Come on and Zoom talk.
I know you went through a very difficult time and you still are, you lost your daughter a couple of years ago. It's just probably probably the hardest thing that a human goes through, losing
That's true. Yeah.
a child. I just want to say I admire your fortitude, and I know it's just a growing thing, and I know that it'll be until you take your last breath, you will be carrying your beautiful daughter around with you in her memory. How are you doing?
Every day I do think of her. I'll give you this. What happened to my uh, daughter is an epidemic that is affecting so many families. My daughter reached adolescence and struggled with mental health issues and then substance abuse.
Mm.
And it was a real roller coaster for a long time. And believe me when I say every type of help that could be given to her was tried. It's hard when you're, a teenager and your friends are doing things and you don't want to be, you know, not a part of. But long and short, my daughter passed away from an accidental overdose.
Mm.
She was 20, and it's a difficult thing, but it's a thing that, it happens far too often to far too many families. I miss her every day, and that will never go away. But,
Mm.
I find a couple of things. The thing that helped me was that if she was struggling so much in this life and she is now at peace, I need to be able to be okay with that
Mm.
because it's not about me, right? It's about her and her struggle. And I also find that talking about the grief and the whole grieving process helps me, but it also gives me something to share with others. And, it's sad that so many people have gone through this. It's not unique. It just is, you just have to put one foot in front of the other every day and keep going. We had done a live stream together on February 2nd, 2022. And she passed 2 days later on February 4th of 2022. And I remember sharing it in our Zoom chat. And the response from my Zoom family was absolutely unreal. And Christopher, who now lives in New Zealand, he called me every single day for 2 weeks to check on me. And, I was so grateful that I had that kind of support from people. So I'm okay. There'll always be a piece that's missing, but talking about her keeps her alive. So I always like to talk about her. Most of the memories that come are of the good things. You don't entirely forget the hard times because that's part of the story too, but the good memories outweigh the bad. And I was very lucky, to be part of her life and her journey. So you do the best you can.
Yeah.
God bless you, Maura. God bless.
Well,
Mm.
so sorry to hear about that, and thank you for sharing this with us.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just part of my story, and I've, talked to a lot of people who've gone through similar things, and sometimes it's just you think you could say, "Oh, I can only imagine." You can't imagine until you go through it, and it's been unfortunate that I've had other people in different parts of my life that have gone through the same thing, but sharing what I've gone through or the feelings or the different stages of grief helps.
Mm.
Talking about it helps. And just feel it. Let it come. It's just another part of whatever this journey is that our beings are on, and what comes next. I don't know. I mean, I think we all have our thoughts on that, but I think the important thing that I have always taken away is that make as many memories as you can, experience as many things as you can, because you don't know, and just enjoy every day.
Yeah.
Live in the moment as much as you can. Live in the moment.